then we don't want to take them. Simple.
The business that they chose to hide behind, to use as cover, was also an industry that was critical for improving their reputation and providing them with the social capital that they needed. And it created loyalty, it created a mystique, it created interest, and it provided a fantastic cover for them. It was totally realistic when you see these guys and say, well, they're part of the music industry. They look the part, they act the part, they understand the culture of the hip-hop lifestyle. It's not like they were trying to open up, a bunch of McDonald's or something like that.
And this BMF entertainment thing is more than just a record label production. Some niggas doing music or just some street niggas, man. This is really all about going state to state and linking up motherfuckers from the streets, man, from all over. No matter where you from, no matter what you look like, how fat you are, or whatever. Niggas that got a little money and a lot of sense, man, we looking for. And start making some of these black dollars happen.
One of Big Meech's biggest self-proclaimed legacies was that he unified gangs from all over the country. Crips, Bloods, GDs, VPs. They all stood together underneath his black flag.
And we got all type of niggas around here. Short niggas, tall niggas, bald niggas, light skin, dark skin, braids, dreads, fat, whatever you want. We do it all. We don't discriminate. Matter of fact, after you leave here, you end up getting your teeth on something and coming up with something better. You know what I'm saying? Like a new car, new house, maybe kids get to go to school, private school, paid for, courtesy of the mob. You know what I'm saying? We pay. That's simple. A lot of niggas don't like to spend their money. We love to spend our money. We can't take none of this shit with us.
This phenomenon is a testament to how BMF grew.
Most guys who want to establish a drug empire, they're going to go off of the stereotype of what you believe you have to do to get there. And part of that is the violence.
With daily images of cartel-related bloodshed being broadcast from the southern borders and gang violence running rampant in our own cities, we have an immediate prejudice that the drug trade goes hand in hand with violence. Meech and Terry took a different approach to extend their reach. Upon entering new territories, they presented themselves as businessmen, and through diplomacy, they created alliances with existing criminal entities.
They kept their eye on the ball because, you get enough bodies laying around and law enforcement attention is going to come your way probably faster than when there's not that type of activity.
In a way, that's what made them so successful, because they never engaged in a lot of violence, so that the attention was never drawn to them in the way that it might be to another group of people.
As much as Meech was a natural negotiator, the bottom line was probably the most persuasive element in BMF's success. With their vast supply, the brothers offered kilos of coke for only $17 grand, $2,000 to $3,000 less than their competitors.
of Duty, wrong phone. Huh? Wrong phone. What up, though? What up? Hey, they give the new chip to the new phone? My new check, which one? The last one I got? The new chip. What's with the phone that I get? Oh, yeah, I still got it. No, he ain't give it to me. He said he couldn't get a hold of Doug or some bullshit, and I had to leave. You got the old phone? Yeah. You got it on you? Yeah, I ain't got no time on it, though. You told me to burn off the time.
Often, while we were intercepting Terry talking on a particular phone, he would be using push-to-talk phones in the background, having other conversations. So he had multiple phones going at any one time, and then of course had a reserve of phones for him and his organization members. So about the best thing we could do was as Terry would transition from one phone to another was to try to keep pace and spin to the next phone. And we successfully did that with about 3 of Terry's phones.
The DEA sat back and listened for 5 months as Terry laid out the foundations of their investigation.
It is from this monitoring that we're able to find out information about the participants or co-conspirators. We're also able to determine whether or not there is any drug activity taking place.
We were able to listen to Terry direct the driver to take some kilograms of coke down to Louisville, Kentucky for distribution. That aided us in conducting a traffic stop and a seizing 10
gunpowder behind each shot. It's that shit that's gonna blow you about 4 feet back, nigga. I only got 6 of these shots. I only need 1.
As more and more attention was being brought upon the organization, Meach became openly defiant in believing his hip-hop company could blur the line between art and reality.
Probably no secret to them that we were after them. They thought they were untouchable, and they were taunting us.
Blue, man, this man is interfering with my business. You need to get down here and talk to this man. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to count this. I don't know why somebody let him in the room to see what's going on anyway, man.
In 2004, he even commissioned billboards in Atlanta claiming the world was BMF's, a throwback to Scarface's mantra.
The billboards was when it was enough was enough. That billboard was always a bone of contention with the district attorney himself. The fact that they could just be so out there. He was very determined, and so he took the handcuffs off of us.
Meach was put under constant surveillance, and an Atlanta-based task force was assigned to topple the family. They used similar strategies of the Detroit DEA and got a wiretap on a low-level dealer.
Once the wires were running, they were manned 24/7. I don't believe that we ever came off of them. And then a lot of the agents, Chip Cook, Mike Hannon, these guys would come in when they weren't scheduled just to go back through and review. They put the case together.
Their diligence paid off, and they were able to spin up several times all the way up to a high-level BMF manager favored by Big Meach himself.
They would watch The Wire on any
The song is King
So, the song is King Saul, the chief of Jerusalem. Lapete sa, le, busu pou labote fi. Basse me mache me lapete la. Paket an le wote fi. Busu pou le, kle wote le, basse pou te, masse pou te. Paket an le, busu pou te wote fe. Pou sa wote fe, paket an le wote klete pou te. Kle pou tout se, busu pou te, Pou sa ou fe, busu pou nale chez toi. Baguette en lèvres ou t'es marché pourquoi? Basse pour nale ses doigts. Pour lèvres ou t'es quoi? Balè ou tout est. Masse pour malé moi. Malé noir. Valé pour vie. Valé pour malé pédale. Pour lèvres ou t'es fait. Pour ça ou t'es fait. Busu pour t'es. Pour t'es ou t'es fait. Busu pour me. Lèvres ou t'es fille. Pour les ou t'es filles, moussou pour te lèvres ou t'es fou. Passe pour te fou, passe pour te lèvres ou t'es fou. Boussou pour fille, marche pela. Masse pour te, lèvres ou t'es fait. Basse pour lèvres ou t'es wa, marche vela. Lèvres ou t'es marche péta. Baguette lèvres ou t'es va. Lèvres ou t'es fille, boussou pour ti. Mais pour te lèvres ou tes filles, pour les lèvres ou tes filles, boussou mona, masse pour lèvres ou te danser, baguette en lèvres ou te fait, marche pour lèvres ou te danser, ou tellement ouvert ou te rancé, nèg va ou penser, boussou pour manser, boussou pour m'cancer, quand sont là, j'ou masse là pour toi. Vie dans ce pote pour marcher ce soir. Koussoube, ve marche toi, pour ndose, pour les me filles cause, ou sa mou ma me mote, pour les me vote, par les me se me mose, et mi est me cause, pour marcher la me faute. Pour ça fait boussou te pour le lait coumé pour ça ou te ve pour paix ou c'est les va pour marcher moi kose koutan mou sous macheta.